couple things were changed on me. So this is your seeder. You got wheat. You can change between them by hitting L1 and triangle. For me, soybeans does really well, and I switch between soybeans and a couple other ones. I think I have it set up so if I hire someone to seed for me, it automatically comes out as a hire. There are a few things you can get from the mods that help you out make money. So, I think it's a miscellaneous. So if you go miscellaneous and you have the mod put on, the government subsidy gives you an extra $100,000 an hour income. So if you're not wanting to make the money further on down the road from what you got now, you can put a sign on or multiple signs. So however many signs you put on, you make $100,000 per sign every hour. So I'll actually show you. Since I own this land, I can put one sign on. So in the next hour, when it hits 9 o'clock on here, it'll jump up to $100,000 from where I'm at now. Now I don't have the season GEO on here, so it doesn't change seasons from summer to fall to winter to spring, which sometimes these signs help out because when it rains a lot you're not making money, so it helps. I'm going to show you here how well it helps. So if you want to do it in a little easier way when you first start, it's an option. If you're doing the season change, I recommend it. It helps out a little bit, just putting the sign up just so you make a little bit of money, especially if you're going the whole full 24 days and it's a rainy season. At least you're making something to help you pay for people you're hiring, or if you're doing it on your own, you're making extra money. Combine's done pretty good. Now once this field's done, you have different options of doing things. You can sell one field or sell your combine. Take your seed from the wheat, sell it to the highest bidder, or the highest that's on the list. Let's see who's high on the wheat. Make sure I got the right one. So the highest one so far for wheat is Port Southeast, which is pretty good distance, where you got the train station mill, which is pretty far distance. Depends how long you want the game to take to make the money, or you just want to get the money right away. You take it to the closest place and sell it. But if you sell a combine, you can seed and hopefully have the money for a bigger combine, make it a little bit quicker to harvest your field, so you can get your plow in there and your seeder in there to get it in. Doing a pretty good job. That's my mistake. Head and lower and turn on and start seeding. Very bad at the smaller equipment, not used to it. It's been a while. So as everybody sees, it jumped up 100,000 pretty quick. It didn't take too terribly long for it to jump up. So, as you see, it helps a lot starting off. Once I make so much money, I take it off anyway. If I'm really not needing money, or if I see that I'm making too much money and I don't want to use it, take it off. Like, I'll probably take it off here soon. Just because I probably don't even need the money right now, because I'm actually doing pretty decent. Timing wise, it's not so bad starting off. Go ahead and hire this worker real quick. Go over. Should be a. Alright. Let's see. I need fertilizing technology. I want sprayers. I wonder if it's underneath sprayers. I'm used to buying the bigger sprayers. Oh, that's a lot of money. I think I can make it work. Buying a small sprayer. No, I don't want to do that. That's a lot of money. Crop protection. Let's do this one. Now this one does do herbicides and fertilizer. See if I can go and have enough money for a tractor. Do this one. I need to buy some fertilizer. I don't know how much this will take. So we'll fill it up. Probably go one more. I'm going the wrong way. No good. I would say I'm a professional, but it's been a while since I've been on this map. go be picked up. Yeah, I'm not used to slow tractors either. Combine should fill up this trailer quite a bit. %, for one fill up, not too bad. I have to slow down my helper for the seeder so my guy or plowing can do his business real quick. And hold him off. So I'm going to go ahead and empty this trailer into my silo. So I have room for the next load. Once it's all done, I'll take a full load to the store, the market, and sell it. Might be a minute. Pull this guy off to the side a little bit to show you why you should fertilize your crops. Wide view so you all can see it, how wide this can actually go. So I can pretty much do that whole pass if I wanted to. And fold this up. A good reason why I didn't do the whole thing, just to show you how much difference it is with fertilizer and not fertilizer. Now, adding fertilizer to your crops helps out a whole lot. Crops grow faster, you get more out of your crops. I recommend using it whenever you can. Forgot how slow this combine really is. Now there's different methods of what you can and cannot do to make money on all this. You can sell all your equipment, just keep your combine or your harvester. Sell land, buy a tractor, buy a trailer. Sell all your crops and then sell your trailer and keep on doing that step until you make the money you want. You can lease equipment that you want. I like to buy straight out. I don't like leasing. And there's a chance of borrowing money from the bank that you have to pay back later on. Here in a minute I might buy a vehicle and show you one of the spots you can borrow money to make more money. I'll actually get a chance here soon to show everybody that here in a minute or two. And with this video, I'll also back out and go into one of my other games where you got bigger equipment and show you the difference between beginning and non-beginning. Takes, you know, equipment on this map. You got all these fields that you can harvest from, and when you start off, you've got to buy equipment to start seeding, start plowing right off the bat after you buy the land. I should already hit 100,000. There we go. Go ahead and buy this. This truck's gonna be a multitasking. Here, I thought. So you can come up to one of these machines over by the shop. It's an ATM. Hit L3. Hit square, and you just borrow 5,000. So you can keep on hitting it every time. Right now I'm up to 100 and some thousand. You keep on hitting it for however much you want to loan, and then when you go to repay, you go back to the start screen, go back to the cash emblem, and then you hit triangle and you pay back the 5,000. You just keep on hitting triangle because of course it pays back 5,000 at a time. So pulling a loan out right off the start, if you don't have the government subsidies, it helps out quite a bit. Might take you a few hours to pay it back, but it's very helpful. And I'll just take you through some of the areas. So you get, when you have to refuel, here's one gas station you can go to. Go up to it, hit L3, and it refuels, which I have no fuel usage, so don't have to pay anything. I like this map, don't get me wrong. Some of the newer maps that are coming out are really cool. I recommend getting some of the DLCs and some of the mods that are free. See that field you can buy, and eventually and should be able to harvest right off the bat. Same with that. Come on down the road a little bit. Across the street you got corn already, or close to being harvested. Turn around. Because there should be some fields on down the road that are close to being ready, if not ready to harvest. Here's this one. And you got one more on the other side. Should have one more on back here that's ready to harvest. It should be wheats or oats, or it always depends. Varies. I've done this game multiple times starting off, and it's always changed. So it looks like wheat. Nope, it's barley. So to get this truck, it's one of the mods you can get. You have a certain percentage, and in this video I'll also show how to get to the mods, how to select which mod you want, because it does suck starting off. You only got a small selection of mods, and see all the high-end YouTubers from PC, PlayStation, Xbox using pretty cool mods. There's some mods on PC that you can't get on console, any consoles, like either Xbox or PlayStation. Which I wish they would work on that, because there are some really cool mods on PC. If you want to see some of the mods, go to Squad on YouTube or Pickle. They have some pretty cool mods. They do a pretty good show. I enjoy watching them. Go ahead and hire this on out. Equipment. Now on some of these fields you can get plows that can connect fields, start up a new field. You can either just plow the field you have, or you can start up a new field. So until the combine's done, I can't really do much on that field. Just gonna unfold this, get it ready. I'll hire this one out. You can see it has a pretty good span, which is pretty good for a pull behind. I'm pretty happy with it. Some of the bigger sprayers you can buy, the highest one you can get with one of the DLC maps or one of the mods is quite a distance. It goes pretty decent on speed, which I can show you one of them actually right now if you want to buy a crop one. So this one, the spray distance is 48.5 meters. This one's 36, which is pretty good. I use this one a lot when I'm on different maps. It has a pretty good distance, like if you're doing Raven, there's a pretty big field. I like using it because I spray myself on one of the bigger fields just because it's just a little closer to some buildings, so I like using it. I'm actually going to take combine's full again already. One reason I don't like some of the smaller combines, they take so quick to fill up. I'll come back through and pick up some seed, and I'll just go to the closest place to sell. show you how pretty easy it is to sell. You can turn on crop destruction. I haven't, so as you can see, I'm destroying some crops. If you want to go harder, I recommend keeping it turned on so you can still destroy crops. I like using it just because it does make it harder, so you gotta move your combine to and from your trailer. I'll wait for the combine to go by so I destroy less. Mainly just where the trailer and tractor's been. So you see where I've dropped grain on the right hand side. This little tube here on the left side is where you pick what grain you want. So you can pull somewhat underneath of it and you hit L3 and you can pick what grain you want. Go ahead and fill it up. You can, on the beginners, you have sunflowers, oats, barley, soybeans. You only get a certain amount you can sell, which I'll show here. I'm gonna get back to here, which I might trade tractor so it would go a little bit quicker. Well, I'm about to sell this tractor. It's too slow. I can't stand going 50 mile an hour. Alright. This one goes 32. It's a little bit quicker. I like it. So on the wheat, the highest one is still the train station mill, which I won't go to because it's a pretty good distance. So we'll go to the map. Zoom in. Shop. You got grain mill right there. You got railroad silos there. Railroad silos west there. Train station mill way down there. And you got a good distance to travel. You got to travel all the way through town or go through that big windy road. So I go to the grain mill, and I'll actually tag it so I'll place on the map. It's a blank so I can see. Don't make much off of wheat, sunflowers, and soybean, canola. You make a lot of money. It also depends how much seed you have in your silos and how much a need, I guess, is for them. If you have more of one and less of all the others, your money kind of goes down. I recommend trying to grow a little bit of everything. Makes it a little easier. I'm actually going to cut through this whole field since it's not mine. Cruise control. But it just makes everything simpler if you have a field that grows a little bit of everything. Keep it going. I recommend keeping a field for grass so you can make hay. You have one for wheat so you can make straw. So if you're big into the farming with either horses or cattle or pigs, you need a little bit of everything. So you got your feed. If you have a field of oats, you have hay to feed your cattle. You got straw to bed them all. So yeah, I mean that was really quick. Let's go over. Pretty simple. Load up on top until it tells you to start unloading, and you just now this one's a side tipper. You can go left or right. I can't remember if you can go straight up. I don't think you can. Just the left or right one, whatever you prefer. So I made a pretty decent price off of it. Not a lot. Not as much as you would like. Real quick, I'll probably just save the game and go to one of my other farms just to show what type of money you can make and just off of different feeds and what you got. Combining fields. Right over that sign. So this one I'll go ahead and save. Quick game. Go back to career. Started one of these matches with a buddy of mine. It's hard to tell which one because I did Ravensport. Oh, this game takes way too long to load. But if this video helps you at all, like and subscribe. If you have any questions, ask a question and I'll try to answer it. Some of these other YouTubers do a pretty decent job. They're pretty entertaining, but I've done majority of the stuff on here. If I can help you out, I'm willing to make a video about it. Just leave a comment and I'll get back to you. So here's one of my Ravens farms. Ooh, a little laggy. So as you see, I got 447,000. I got some of the bigger seeders, some of the bigger tractors. Don't mind them being a little dirty. I don't like cleaning them. There's a decent sized sprayer. Come over here and how to build that silo. This is all from scratch. Built the semi, trailer to haul some equipment over here, multiple equipments. It's actually that sprayer right there I hauled on there, which was very sketchy. Of course, there's the tractor hauling the lime trailer. But if you can see clearly on the map, hold on, let me get a little close. No, get here. So where I'm at right now is right there, and there's a line in between these 2 points. It's a road. I combined them with the plow, so now I got one big field. Let's see, and then had a bunch of trees around here. I cut down all them trees and extended that field, so that field's bigger, so I can get more out of that area. Let's see where those trucks at. Here's the equipment you can get with the mod. It cuts down the tree and cuts down the stump, or if you want to sell the lumber and do all that, it cuts down the stump at least. I get back to the other side of the map. So here's my other semi. Try to get around this big field. This is where I use my big sprayer. It's a pretty big field. Don't mind the barn. I put it where I can fit it. Here's the big sprayer I got. Another tractor with a line trailer. I try to use up what space I can when I cut down or annihilate trees. Should have a combine around here somewhere that's harvesting. Since I don't have anything, you can tell that's a pretty decent sized field. Now I'm leaving these disconnected for simple fact is it does take a while to harvest and to seed and to spray. There was 2 fields here at one time. I connected them. This is just one big field. Compared it to 2. You can see they're a little bit bigger. I plowed this field yesterday, so you can see what the lime looks like after I plow and what it looks like when I don't plow it, and then fertilizer lime. I hired someone to lime all this and they messed up on it. So I fired them and did it myself, which was a lot better. A lot of lime that was missed, which I needed to lime my fields to make it better. So this is soybeans, so I'm gonna hire this person out. Gotta keep on going. Now, eventually, after I get done with soybeans, I'm going to go to a different seed and plow every field I own, which I can show you the fields I own. So that's all the fields I own, so that's in the green. So once all the soybeans are harvested, I'll switch over to wheat, and then barley, and then sunflowers, and then cotton, because I got a cotton, my bad, harvester, which is pretty nice. Some of the stuff I've added, there's a couple bales of cotton right there, or a bale I moved, saving it for later. There's another one of my harvesters, and oh, wrong way. See, even though it's that big, takes a good half hour, 45 minutes to harvest that field. There's my cotton. I take the cotton off the field before I plowed. Truck. Very little ways. I do have a silo right there. Another combine for corn. Unload that. Well, somebody does have an issue sometimes. As you can see, another combine for corn or sunflowers. This header does sunflowers and corn. Big sprayer. And you get more fertilizer for it. All the way back to my flatbed truck. A little bit quicker. Push it 20. Underneath the speed I'm going is just cruise control. Keep me from driving too fast. This is why I use the big sprayer and I spray my own fields on this one because it's that close to the building. And the helper doesn't spray all the way. So this whole distance is all nothing but field, and then I got another field over there. Trying to see if one of these fields will hurry up and get ready to harvest. A little bit quieter inside the cab. Some people can't drive inside of it, but very difficult. So on Raven, here's your shop, and then there's the bank or ATM you can draw cash from. Now when you need to fix or repair equipment or modify your equipment, so if you buy the low end equipment, come over here to the back side of the shop. You can park it right there. Hit L1, and then you can repair equipment, which I've only had a little over an hour on the equipment, so it's not bad. I've only had this thing for 4 days. So I just repair it since I'm already here, so it's only $15 to repair it. Oops. I know it's dirty. It rained a couple days ago and I haven't washed it. And I was running around with my lizard, cut stumps and stuff out, cut trees down, make fields a little bit bigger. Gas station, of course. Only run this truck very seldom. So I should run it more because my semi costs a lot more, I think, on fuel. So running on empty and bought a portable fuel tank, and it emptied out a portable fuel tank. I just missed the field I just bought the other day. Oh, I can check from here. So what's ready to harvest? So everything's still growing. Field 14, I think, is ready to harvest. But between field 14 and 17, I've connected all of it. It doesn't show, but they're all connected. Here's one of my signs. Here's two. Kind of needed the last few days. It's been rainy. This is the first really nice day I've had to really do anything. I can plant, plow, but I can't harvest during a rainy day. So I'll go back and show you field 14. Oop. Man. Still not used to driving this truck very fast. I'm used to hauling equipment, so I'm going 20 miles an hour on cruise. I can go. I can get there from here. I just have to run off road a little bit to get there. I think I connected field 14 to 17. No, I did not. Alright, so here's field 14. So from 15 to 17 I've connected all these. I thought I connected them all, but I guess I didn't. I'm gonna need to change that and make that happen. Get off the field. So as you see, 17 is a little wavy. Goes out here quite a bit. Pretty big, decent sized field. I mean, if I connect them all, it's going to be a really good field. It should pull a pretty good amount of yield out of it. So this field, I don't remember what I planted, to tell you the truth. Oh, so it's canola. It's trying to change things up. I guess that's the next thing I'm growing is canola. Might be in this big field too. Nope, soybeans. So, I guess canola is starting to become the next, or the last thing I did. I don't remember. It's kind of sad. Now, with some of the bigger plows on here, so this plow, the SPSL9 has an issue with it, a glitch of I've sent them a message as your tractor's plowing, it flips your tractor over, or your plow flips over, so you're not doing anything. I don't know what the glitch is. It just happens. You can be in the middle of the field and it just hire someone, let them go. You get back to them and they're upside down in the field. I don't know what the glitch is. I've let them know there's an issue with it, but it does a big distance. I mean, 10.5 instead of 6, or 6.2, or 4.9, 2.5. I mean, a lot of them are pretty small, but you can use it to make fields. Any of these, you can start a new field, combine fields, or just set it up so you can just do plow a field itself without making a new one. And I think I can take this combine and go ahead and start harvesting that one field and go ahead and put soybeans on there. So for everybody that's watching or gonna watch this video, I am on PS4. Xbox has a lot of the same mods, same setup, just different buttons on there. I wonder if I can get over this little bumpy ride. I'll lower this, starting on full day, turn it on. See, compared to the last one, the last map I was on, this harvester does a big section at a time, so it's quicker. I don't know if you're the type of person who wants to harvest quicker or put down the seed quicker. I recommend doing a harvesting quicker right off the bat. It does a phenomenal job. Because that's where you make your money. You once your seed's in and you harvest, you just want to get your seed out. You know, harvest quick. They can start seeding again. So I recommend that. And higher. I got money. But with the signs, I mean, I've ended up with $30 million. I've ended up with $62 million. You can make money off those signs. I mean, I'm at the amount of money I am right now. I'm not hurting for money, so I'll probably go and sell the signs. I don't need anything else right off the bat. One of these fields, I'm gonna go ahead and put cattle and a dairy farm on it. I want to start doing the whole dairy thing and probably get probably another animal. I don't know if I'm going to do chickens or if I'm going to do what other animals. So you can do chickens, cattle, horses, pigs, oh, and sheep. We can get this $350,000 dairy barn, which you just buy cattle and it just kind of makes milk for you. But what I found, you have to have a cow pasture, big or small, to go with it. It says 500 cattle, so you need water, hay, or silage, straw, and it makes manure. So you need something to pick up the manure later on. So a skid steer, front loader, tractor, small tractor. I don't bale hay. I use a trailer, which I'll show you one of the trailers I use. So you go over to the loading wagons, and you can pick any of these. They pick up once you kind of get your hay in a row, you just go along and pick it up with this wagon, and you can go put it in a barn, sell it, or you can go and feed your cattle, or you can go put it in your silo and let it sit there, or a hay barn, which is completely different. I wonder, so you can put it in a hay loft, and it'll just store it for you until you need. I think that's the only one I got for hay. Yep. So you just put it in there until you need to feed your cattle again, and you got more hay. Hit the wrong button. So I've done this almost half this field and not even halfway full, as you can see. So if you like the video, like I said, subscribe, hit the like button. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll try to get back to you. My next video, I'll try to respond to you. So thanks to everyone that watches and has enjoyed this video.